reaction to Clarke's injury?
Well, obviously, that's a good player on our team, a great leader, and we know the history. It's not something that we want repeated. But I think right now we got to be looking at it's today, and now he's resting, and we'll see tomorrow where that's at. I hate to look at things on a dark side before we know exactly where that's taken us.
It's training camp, so everybody's trying to, I guess, make a name. Are you disappointed with the hit?
You know what? I don't think players are trying to make a name. I think players are just playing the game. Whether it's a practice, whether it's a game, a scrimmage, hockey players, they want to do well. So whether it's skating, hitting, I don't think we've had anybody out there going out there premeditating elbows and slashing, and we haven't had any of that during practices or the games. So I don't think there's anything different today that happened in a normal game.
So then you're okay with the reaction from Bobby and Chris?
Well, they have a normal reaction because it's their teammate. They know the history. They saw what he had to live last year. They know how important he is, and it's not just an emotional game. I always say it. For me, they're not players. They're not out there caring about systems. Like, they're people, and when you've got one of your friends, when you've got people you care about suffer through whatever, it touches you. So in that regard, I think they all reacted in a way that shows how much they care about their teammates. So, but after the emotion's gone, I think it's important to put things in perspective and wait and see how things are going to be managed, how he's going to feel in the next days, and then we'll move from there.
To that, did you happen to see, in your own opinion, a drop-off in intensity the rest of the scrimmage?
Of course, which is normal. It's the same if you play a game, and even if it's a player from the opposing team, when you see something that that's sad for everybody. Like I say, everybody, even people in the stands, they're human beings, and so even if it's a team that you hate when you play them, if it's players you don't like, you dislike, when you see things like this, it affects everybody. So I think at that point we could see that. I think our scrimmage took a different road, let's say. The guy still played, but I think it is something you don't want to see, for whether it's somebody on your team or an opponent, and it affects everybody. So, yeah, I agree with you. At that point, you could see that it was a different emotion in the game, which is normal.
Speak to Patrick.
Non, c'est une ambiance pour aujourd'hui. Je pense que c'est des professionnels, c'est des gens qui sont habitués à vivre des choses comme ça régulièrement, que ce soit dans le camp d'entraînement ou durant la saison. Même chose pour nous. On ne peut pas s'apitoyer sur notre sort, puis on vient de perdre un de nos leaders, puis en ce moment, on ne sait pas si on l'a perdu. On ne sait pas combien de temps ça va prendre. Alors, on va laisser les docteurs et les gens qui sont les thérapeutes qui sont en charge de prendre des décisions puis de voir la progression. On va espérer pour le mieux, c'est clair. Mais on va surtout aussi se concentrer sur ce qu'on contrôle. Le bateau n'a pas coulé, là. Je pense ce qui est important de voir, c'est qu'on a un match demain, on a un autre match après, et puis il faut se concentrer là-dessus.
C'est quand même pas délicat pour deux comme receveurs, des joueurs importants.
Non, mais regarde, c'est la même chose tous les ans. Dans toutes les équipes, on en voit tous les ans. C'est le hockey. Puis on va en avoir toute l'année. Puis toutes les équipes vont vivre ça, que ce soit dans les 2 premiers jours ou 2 semaines après. Je pense qu'il n'y a quasiment jamais aucune équipe qui commence avec leur équipe. C'est ça la Ligue nationale. Et puis avec les nouveaux protocoles pour les commotions, c'est probablement... il va en avoir de plus en plus parce qu'on prend beaucoup plus de précautions. Alors, il faut s'attendre maintenant à ce qu'on s'en aille dans une direction où il va y avoir des joueurs qui vont être retirés des alignements par précaution.
Tu souhaitais que le fait que MacArthur manque toute l'année passée, c'était vrai, que ce soit pris en considération par Steve, que sois aware de qui est sur la glace.
Non, le problème, c'est que quand tu as joué la game, tu sais que c'est pas comme ça que ça se passe. Tu sais, quand tu as une fraction de seconde où tu es dans les estrades, tu vois beaucoup d'espace, c'est pas comme ça que ça se passe sur la glace. Quand tu es au même niveau que les joueurs, quand tu es un joueur, tout ce que tu vois, là, c'est des corps en avant de toi, un arrière de l'autre. Alors, ça se passe dans les fractions de seconde. Alors, tu lui demandes c'était qui dans le coin, il n'a aucune idée c'était qui. Là. Ça, je peux te garantir, parce que même nous, en regardant le clip, je ne savais même pas dans le coin c'était qui, puis je suis dans les estrades. Alors, quand tu as le temps de voir c'est qui, quand c'est prémédité parce qu'il y a eu un mauvais coup, puis là, le joueur décide de façon préméditée d'aller le chercher, là, c'est un autre paire de manches. Mais quand ça se passe rapidement dans un match comme ça, tu vois pas. Il n'y a pas vu le nom du joueur en arrière. Alors, il faut faire très attention avant de blâmer les gens, que ce soit dans la société ou au hockey. Je pense que c'est très facile de commencer à pointer du doigt. Là aussi, le jeune, lui, il a voulu bien faire, il a voulu bien jouer. Puis ça aurait pu être un coup avec aucune conséquence, puis ça aurait continué. Alors, moi, je vais faire très attention de mettre trop d'émotions dans tout ça en ce moment. On a vu ça tous les ans, partout. Alors, je pense qu'en ce moment, il n'y avait rien de prémédité, puis il n'y avait rien d'exagéré. C'est juste triste parce que ça arrive à quelqu'un qui était important dans cette chambre-là, puis à qui on veut du bien à cause de l'année dernière, c'est clair.
Did you speak to Patrick after practice?
Yeah, we've not me personally because I'm dealing with the other side where I have to plan everything for the next days. But I think right now we had people that are in charge of the organization, and that's why I pulled them out. Just pull them out because I didn't want them to suffer the heat of the moment. So I think that's taking care of our vets, and it's also taking care of a young guy that is a prospect for us, so that the emotion goes down. I think that's what was important now. It's normal the emotion goes up, but it's important for us to let the emotion go down and put things in perspective and move on from there.
You had a game tomorrow. Can you say who's going?
Yeah, right now I think we're almost done planning because obviously now we're kind of shuffling things around. I just need to have one more talk with the therapist to make sure, but lineup will be out shortly.
And
How will you use your goalies tomorrow?
Sorry?
How will you use your goalies tomorrow?
Oh, half and half. The next two games will have half and half goalies. So there'll be 4 goalies playing in the next 2 games.
And who tomorrow?
That's one of the questions I had for myself. But the minute I'm decided, I'm telling you guys.
Vets are going?
Sorry?
How many vets are going?
Well, the number I couldn't tell you right now, but I think right now there's too many guys that I want to see quick and fast, or we'll probably have less tomorrow. But we have enough guys that you normally qualify first-round picks and guys, but it's because I've got too many guys on the bubble right now that I need to see quick. So we'll have a lot of those guys tomorrow.
Just what approach do you want to see in the preseason?
In what
In
respect?
terms of what do you want to see from the players in the preseason?
You mean the game tomorrow? You mean?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like generally, no, but,
We need to
you know,
grow.
You're gonna play some games.
We need to grow, but I think right now tomorrow's a big game for bubble guys for me. So that's clear. So I'm looking at guys who are able to, after having a camp is tough. So tomorrow, to me, it's you reproduce the circumstances of an NHL season because guys are tired. The NHL, you're always tired. I'm sorry, like you're never fresh. So that's the thing that's very specific to an NHL setting. So the players are going to play tomorrow. They've just had three tough days. So who can shine after these 3 tough days is what I'm looking at for tomorrow. Who's able to continue? How much can you take and keep going? So that is, for me, the biggest shocker for young guys. They come in and they think they got to show themselves when they're fresh, but that's not the way the NHL runs. Like, if you can stay with us, it's because you can take a lot, you can be tired, fatigued, and you're still going, and you still have an impact. So that's tomorrow. I think that's a great day for that.
Update on Stone.
Stone is looking very positive right now, so let's continue and thinking positive in that case. And actually, Lazard too. He's getting more and more energy every day. Like we said, the spleen has gone down, which is one of the indicators for mono. So slowly starting some exercises just to get the blood flowing there, and slowly get him in, trying to get him in the shape, hopefully at the same time that the disease goes away.